everyone, my name is Baha, and today I will tell you a story about Anna in the Green Gables, chapter 7 to 10. When Anna is grown up, she is a very kind girl, and she's became good friends with Diana and James. So he was turned out a little girl who was very pretty. One day, when Maria was standing by her chair, she saw Anna laying down the rugs and sleeping. Then Maria thought in her head, Anna, don't think I love her so much, Maria thought. And then she says, Anne, wake up, little girls. Are you want to go to be a teacher? And her eyes lit. Oh, that's so excited! I want to be a teacher. But then she says, do we have any money to raise me to be a teacher of the Queen class? And then Maria says, oh yeah, your teacher is going to visit us tomorrow. And Anne says, oh, I'm just sorry about this. James gave me a book of Ben Arthur, and I read them all the time. So when we need to learn, I put my book on the desk, and I put Ben Arthur on my lap, so I read it. But I didn't know my teacher is standing and looking at me. Oh, Anne, that's not good. That's not a good girl. Be careful next time. But I think your teacher is not telling about this. And the next day, her teacher tell Maria she had to be a good student and need to learn to be a good teacher. So, in a teacher group, there was Anna, there was Anne, Jane, and his friend and her friends, Lisa. So, and Joe Pie, she doesn't like Joe Pie, because she was very fat and ugly. She's not ugly. No, Joe Pie not ugly. She and Anne not good friends together. So when Anna have the new dress, the new dress from Matthew, she was very happy. The new dress is silk, is silk, and it's green. It's glittering all over. Anne was so excited. She has many beautiful clothes to get up with her. So, but when the day she go to the Queen school to teach, everyone cries. All the tears cry out to goodbye. But then meet the new school, Anne was very happy. She thought, I'll be the good student and become a good teacher in this school. So all the day she learned and learned and learned. So when she go to her little room, she felt sorry about Matthew and Maria. She wanted to come back to the Green Gables. She was so upset. She started to cry. But then Joe Pye burst in her room. Hey, Anne, what are you doing there? Asked Joe Pye. Oh, Joe Pye, I'm just studying things. In this, she doesn't think she and Joe Pye are not good friends. I see you crying, says Joe Pye. Everyone has missed their home, but I did not. Joe Pye is a bad friend. So when Joe Pye came out of the room, Anne started to cry more. She cried until she fell asleep. And the next morning of the Christmas day, Anne go to school looking outside the window. It was snowing, and Maria and Matthew have the great Christmas. So she had to learn. When she go back to her room, she write for Diana. Diana, I'm so happy for her. I'm so happy to go to the Queen school, be the good students, and become a good teacher. I'm so happy. I can't wait to go. I can't wait to see who had a prize and a thing that we can go and teach. Like go to another country so we can teach all the students of it. And then one day of the test, Anne was so worried, but Jane was happy. Jane's think the test is passed, so she can go home and play. But Anne is worried. She knew that Matthew had been great her to be a good teacher, to be a good student. And then Anne says to Jane, Jane, can you go and read me? I can't read because I'm so worried. Can you read? So Jane and Anne says, when I'm win, you can tell me, but when I'm not win, you cannot tell me. So Jane say yes. But then they heard a cheer. Every boy put glitter on their shoulder and says glitter had get the prize. But not. And one voice says, Anne Shirley had yet to be a good teacher and teach another country. Anne was so happy. She's so happy for Matthew. She's so happy for her. And then she'd be the good teacher. but not yet. One day, when she came home to the gables, when she nearly go to sleep, she heard a voice of Maria. Matthew, what happened? When she rushed down the room, she saw Matthew has lying down the floor. And then she go and called Mrs. Lin. As Mrs. Lin says, Matthew died. Everyone was very shocked. Even Diana. Tears fell out her eyes. She's so sorry about Matthew. She was no longer to be happy more. She was so upset. Every day she come out with a sad face. But then Mrs. Lin says, "Oh, Anna, oh, Anne, don't worry about it. Matthew says he'd like to see you smile." So Anne says, "Okay, Mrs. Lee, today I'll smile and not be upset more." Then one day, Maria tell her, "Peter is grown up and be the tall and handsome man. He liked her dad when he liked her dad when he was little, the same age. But I and Peter's dad will be good friends, and people always call me Peter's boyfriends. I did not like that. But one day, I and Blizzard dad had a fight, and we won't talk anymore. So one day, when Anne go to Matthew Grown, to the Matthew Grown, she put a big flower on it. And says, "I'm very happy when I'm come to be your little girl, Matthew." When she walked home, one man was whistling, "It's Peter." And Anne says, Thank you. "Oh, Peter, what are you doing there?" Peter holds her hand and says, "Now we can be good friends together." And Anne says softly, "Yes, we can." She came home with Peter. And Maria asked, "Who came up with you?" "It's Peter," and says shyly. And Maria says, "Oh, you and Peter would be the good friends forever." The end. This is the end of my videos. Thank you for listening and goodbye.